you like to do fashion math and think like, okay, so it's a trio, so it's 136.98. So like, what am I paying per pair? I did the math for you. It's $46.66 per pair, and all of them have gemstones in them. So you're not just getting plain studs, you're getting studs with gemstones, and you're also getting this flower jacket. Look at that. So all of the gemstone earrings can fit into that jacket. So you not only have 3 looks, you have 6 looks really in total when you get these home. I think they make great stocking stuffers, just because gifts, birthdays, anniversaries, you name it. Fantastic gift to tuck away. $28 gets these home on Easy Pay. You have 2 choices. So you're looking at the Ethiopian opal choice. And in that one, you're going to get your Ethiopian opal, your pink opal, and tanzanite. So this is your Ethiopian opal choice over here, where you're going to get the Ethiopian opal, the pink opal, and the tanzanite home. Your second choice is going to be your amethyst. So this is your amethyst choice over here, and you're going to get your amethyst, your citron, and your peridot home in your amethyst choice. You're getting 3 stud earrings and the flower earring jacket done in sterling silver, and they are about 5/16 of an inch long. I want to welcome Jeff Mosley in. He is our gem expert. And Jeff, it's great to see you again. Long time no see.
It's been ages. It's
I
so good to
know.
see you.
And Jeff, I
How
love
amazing.
these.
I didn't know if my mic was on or not, so I'm hoping it wasn't because when the opal shot came up, I went, wow. Like, I went, oops, am I supposed to talk yet? But those Ethiopian opals, that shot they just gave us was unbelievable at the magic that comes out of that opal, right?
They all, I mean, the opals to me, I mean, I kind of love the classics, which is what I would call these, but the opals to me are just magical, especially this one in the flower jacket. This is the
Yeah.
tanzanite, right?
Yeah, so the opal is the incredible one with the array of colors. The tanzanite is that purplish blue one right next to it. But right there, that shot, I mean, first off, just so everyone knows, the Ethiopian opal is a very difficult gemstone to film, photograph, take pictures of because a small percentage of it is actually almost like water inside the opal from the way it was made. Okay, so that's why you see all these natural, gorgeous, colorful movements inside the stone. This Ethiopian opal was discovered only in around 2009, 2010, so it's a very new gemstone. Pair that with tanzanite, one of my all-time favorite gemstones and one of the most difficult gemstones to get your hands on these days. That to me is just an outrageously great combination right there. And not to mention, that jacket is removable, obviously. So if you have, like, say, a set of pearls or maybe diamond studs, if they're around 6 or 7 millimeters, you can actually use that nice jacket to go with all of your earrings.
That's such a great piece, I mean, I think to have in your jewelry wardrobe just in general, because you can just pair it with other jewelry as well. And then the amethyst choice, they're all equally gorgeous in the amethyst choice
Oh yeah.
also.
Well, I work really closely with this designer, good friend of mine, great designer, many, many years of experience with him. And he's very picky with his gemstones. And I'm an amethyst baby. My son is a citrine, and I love peridot. Peridot is one of those gemstones that's considered an exotic gem in the precious gemstone world. But what you really want with peridot is not just green, not just yellow. You want to see this beautiful spring green color. And if it's cut well, if it's a good stone, you'll see little canary flashes come out of that peridot. And that's what we see right there. So I'm a big fan of this as well.
I mean, it's hard to make a choice, but I mean, at the easy pay of $28, if you did want to pick up both sets, you certainly could if your budget allows. And the setting on these is also nicely done as well, Jeff, because sometimes with a stud, I think we just think that they're plain and basic, but it's a nice setting also. They kind of sit up in the setting.
It is, and again, that's a great shot, and I appreciate you doing that because it shows that it's not a little flat sliver of colorful gemstones. This is a nice big cabochon. You're actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're holding the tanzanite. I couldn't see it from the side very well, but I think that's the tanzanite. Again, single source gemstone, one place in the world that you can get it. Pair that up with the Ethiopian opal. You've got 2 beautiful African gemstones right there. Collectors out there looking for tanzanite, you know it's hard to find. The mines have been basically taken over by the Tanzanian government about 2 years ago. So they control the mines for the first time in the history of Tanzanite. So it's hard to find. But again, anytime you put Ethiopian opals with anything, I know everybody watching, I know you're trans, I know what you love. Ethiopian opal never stays around very long. It's very tough to get our hands on.
That is good to know. And I mean, and that one, is just, I mean, they're all so vibrant in their own way. So I feel like these ones have more of the sparkle. If you like that sparkle in your amethyst choice, that's where you see, I feel like, that vibrancy. But then in your Ethiopian opal choice, they're vibrant, but in a different way. It's a more understated vibrancy. And I love that we have that difference in these options, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. And the opal is a chameleon type gemstone. So any color that's near the Ethiopian opal, it's going to gravitate towards it, and you're going to see those colors come out of the stone. So those colors you see, the reds, the greens, all of this, that's all natural. That's not smoke and mirrors. There's nothing funny going on. That is a gemstone that is difficult to even get images of, and it looks incredible. Wait till you see it when it gets home and you actually take it out into the sunlight. Back to the amethyst and the citrine and that collection, I just want to mention that many people don't realize, and it's just a fun fact, amethyst and citrine are basically the same gemstone. It's just that one of them, in what part of the region and part of the world it comes from, is heated to a higher temperature naturally by Mother Nature. So, really these are like sister stones, if you will.
Oh.
Citrine, again, what you look for in citrine is not that see-through yellow. You want that nice butterscotch honey tone, and that's what you got here.
I had no idea. I love learning from you, Jeff. And this is a fantastic value. So no matter which way you go, you really cannot go wrong. $139.98 gets you 3 pairs of earrings and that flower jacket, which is removable. So that jacket around the earring right here, you can remove that and put any pair you wish inside in your choice of amethyst or Ethiopian opal. J394835 is your item number. 5 easy pays of $28 gets us home, but only until the end of the day. No reorder on these. Once they are gone, they are gone. And Jeff, you're sticking around to talk more gemstones. And this is a really unique design because you're getting 5 different gemstones, but not only 5 different gemstones, you're